This video tutorial is for mile marker 2, practice 1, question 2. In question 2, we're using the same graph as in question 1, but remember, we're going to actually start from the original point Q, not the new Q prime from question 1. So in question 2, we're asked, what are the coordinates of Q prime after Q is reflected over the line x equals -1? So a couple things to remember here. When we're talking about strictly horizontal or vertical lines, anytime we have something that begins with x equals, so in this case x equals -1, that's going to always be a vertical line. Oops. All right. Anytime, though, we are talking about y equals, and we're talking about y equals a constant. So say, for example, y equals 6, not 6x. That would be a horizontal line. And then we know that anything in the form of y equals mx plus b, that could be horizontal, but it might also be a diagonal line. So if we go back to our equation for the line, it's x equals -1. So we want to go on the x-axis to where -1 is and find that line. And I strongly recommend that you just go ahead and write the line on your graph. All right, so that's our line of reflection. So now if we're reflecting Q over it, it's just going to end up on the other side exactly the same distance on the left side of the line of reflection as our current pre-image Q is to the right. So if we count over, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So it takes 5 moves to the left to get to the line of reflection. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to the left on the other side. And that is Q prime. The last step is to just write our point as an ordered pair. So if we look at our graph, Q prime ends up at -6, -3. And we'll write that in the answer space. So -6, -3. Remember to always put your ordered pairs in parentheses.